Hi everyone, today what we're going to learn about is the is over of percent proportion. So in the previous lesson, we learned how to convert any ratio, fraction, or comparison into a percent by creating a proportion. That proportion involved identifying the part, the whole, and the percent. Okay, so in the previous lesson, we learned part over whole equals percent over 100, okay? But sometimes we're not going to be given a part and a whole per se. We're going to be given words such as is and of and percent, okay? So when we're given a problem that has is and of, we use a very similar proportion, okay? So the proportion that we're going to be using today is over of equals percent over 100. And you'll see the words is and of and percent in the problems. So use the percent proportion to find each missing number. Round to the nearest tenth if necessary. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to rewrite the proportion right here so we can always see it. Is over of equals percent over 100. So number 1 says, what percent of 50 is 18? All right, so I want you to underline this. It says of 50 is 18, okay? So if I'm doing is over of, my is 18, my of is 50, and I want to know what percent. This is what I'm trying to figure out. This is where my variable goes. I don't know what percent. Equals, I'm going to use x for my variable, over 100. And now we're going to cross multiply to solve. So we have 18 times 100 and 50 times x. So we get 50x equals 1800. And we have a one-step equation here, so we're going to divide by 50 on both sides. And you get that x is equal to 36. Now we were talking about a percent, so I'm going to add the percent sign. Number 2. What number is 2%, okay, of 35? So I want to know this time what number is. I don't know the is part. So when I set up my proportion, where the is gets my variable x over 35 equals, this time it's 2%, so 2 over 100. And again, let's cross multiply. So we get 100x equals 70. And then we're going to divide by 100. You get x is equal to 0.7. Number 3, 9 is, okay, there's the word is, so 9 is, I have 12% of what number? This is the part we don't know, the of part. Okay, so when I go to set up my proportion, 9 is the is, the of we don't know is equal to 12 over 100. Now let's cross multiply here. I have 12x equals 900. Let's take 900 and we have to divide by 12 on both sides. And you get 75. What percent of $90 is $9? Okay, so we're going to circle this because this is what we're trying to figure out. What percent, we don't know. Of 90, the of is 90, is $9. Okay, so let's set up our proportion. 9 over 90 equals x over 100. You know what to do from here. Cross multiply. We have 90x equals 900. And now we're going to divide by 90. And you get x is equal to 10. And again, since we were trying to find the percent, I'm going to put the percent symbol. Okay, number 5. 13 is 16% of what number? Okay, so here, of what number is what we're trying to find out, the of. So we know 13 over x equals 16, because it's 16% over 100. Cross multiply. $16x equals 1,300. And now we're going to divide by 16 on both sides. X equals, you should get 81.25. Now in the directions it says to round to the nearest tenth. So 81.25, the tenth is the first decimal spot. So x is equal to 81 point, since there's a 5 afterwards, we're going to round that 2 to a 3. And last example here. Find 72% of 50. Okay, so I know 72 is the percent and I know of is 50. So I'm missing what is. I don't know what is. That's what I'm finding. So x over 50 equals 72 over 100. Let's cross multiply here. $100x equals 72 times 50, 3,600. And then we're going to divide both sides by 100. And x is equal to 36. All right, so that is the lesson for today.